The planted tank in which I'm keeping my female Endler's Livebearers is a planted tank, and I recently added Christmas moss to one of the rocks in the hardscape. It's the one in the foreground on the right, and as you can see, much of it is dying off. Some of it's still nice and green. I added Christmas moss to the rock on the left, and 75% of it has died. I had that in a heated tank, and I believe that much like Java moss, Christmas moss is sensitive to warmer water. So I decided to switch out the large rock on the left with one that was in this scape, and hopefully the Christmas moss will make a comeback. It is problematic keeping female Livebearers in an aquascape, because as the fry becomes sexually distinguishable and you notice males in the scape, they're very difficult to catch as you introduce a couple nets and they immediately hide in the plants or go behind the hardscape. I'm really not interested in breeding fish in bare bottom tanks, which would be the ideal situation. So I just take my time and remove the males as they develop. I'm quite pleased with my floating crystal wort, Riccia fluitans. I was able to acquire a small tuft of it some time ago and tied it to a small black pebble and just put it in the foreground on the left of the scape, and it's continuing to grow and is staying nice and green. I reached out to all the pet stores in my area and no one sells it. I see that it is on offer on Amazon, a supposed ping pong ball size for $15. The most encouraging species that I have at the moment is Ludwigia repens. Since I'm not injecting CO2, it does revert to a green, but I really like the shape of this plant and how it grows. Long stems just chock full of luscious leaves. I have a few red cherry shrimp in this tank, and the females are a deep red in color. They're not the high grade painted yet, but moving in that direction. I'm not sure if shrimplets would survive in this environment with so many hungry female Endlers, but it's nice to take note of the cherry shrimp in the aquascape.